Recording now, you can start from there.
Go on. Play it. Okay. Merek rushed downstairs, almost slipping time to time since the stairs had blood on it, both human and demon, which was fresh. As Merek reached the floor with the chest, he saw the man who had informed about the Great Ones all dressed up, wearing another chest piece, some pants, steel gauntlets, and a steel helmet, and as he looked at Merek, he smiled like he was gonna kill Merek right on the spot. Don't worry, there is some leather armor left, but I had to cut a man's hand. Oh, no one will take it. Blood nearest the chest and blood covering the blade the man hold. Merek approached with caution and took the armor out, putting it on as it was medium weight, which was good weight and good defense, but it could be enough for the horror that was the demons. By the way, I never told my name. My name is Vern, the thief, just so you know. He chuckles and starts running, Merek following as he thanked for leaving his armor for him and not letting the other ones take it. As they ran by bodies of guards and humans that were naked and some having dagger nearby them, most likely meaning some were soldiers who were with the blonde guy on a rescue mission, and the people that were freed most likely were running away and had grabbed the armor. Van reached an open door leading to a bridge where the large, gloomy and purple-coloured area could be seen. The small sounds of sobbing could be heard around the ears of Merek, and Van, even a purple thing flew past whispering for forgiveness before its low voice vanished. Hair doesn't look what I thought it would look like, Van comments before he keeps running, but his speeding stopped as a human on the other side appeared, running towards Van in a panic with a wounded leg. The human was a woman, and before Van could even do anything, the woman's leg exploded, causing her to fall, and behind her was a demon, covered in filthy black cloth, holding a sickle, a big one, and the blade was red, most likely heated up. The woman crawled forward, Van begging for mercy before the demon reached her and put the sickle in the mouth and slammed her mouth shut. Her screams or muffles were audible to Van and Merek, and the demon took out its hand. Multiple snakes, all rotted and cut up on the arm, bit the woman's skull and filled her head with something before the demon pulled her mouth of the sickle and let her go. The woman screamed as her face started bloating, as her teeth started coming out, her tongue getting torn into pieces before her town started coming out, now with eyes. Soon parts of her face, eyes, and even ears came off. The pieces were on stakes, their heads being all of the pieces of the dead woman, one having the skull of an eye that moved around and one being the townge. Van shuddered as the demon approached Van. Merek walked next to Van and got ready, their blades ready to cut. One of the snakes jumped on Van, but Merek noticed it and swinged the sword at it, cutting the snake and causing the snake to scream before dying. Van went in for the others, pulling his sword along the bridge and cutting two up in pieces. Now the demon in cloth remained, groaning as it went in to strike with its... Then pulled off a quick strike on the sickle, managing to block the attack, but he was exposed as the demon had large strength and was holding the blade by pushing the sickle against it, while the snake arm appeared ready to bite and make his muscle and skin part of snakes. But because Van wasn't alone, Merek went in to cut the arm, the blade luckily cutting off multiple snakes on the arm, and the demon screamed, making it pull the sickle back, which gave Van the time to strike his blade down on the cloth-covered head, a nice slash sound, and the demon went immobile, dead, and Van pulled the blade off, thanking Merek. Thank you, without you I would have become a snake's breeding nest. No problem, but we've got to worry there are more demons around. Van agreed, and Merek's statement, and started going with him further down, hoping to get outside at least. Meanwhile, the blonde soldier was fighting off the guards, blocking their weird purple blades while hitting the armor, luckily getting good cuts in. He looked over at his nearby comrade, a man wielding a large hammer, who struck down a demon, crushing the skull inside of the armor before he swung at the blonde one again, one he had been having trouble with. Julius, will you be able to open the portal again? We are getting overwhelmed and lost many comrades already. The blonde soldier called Julius as he saw a demon, the snake one going for a surprise attack, but he saved his friend by cutting the arm off along with the head. I think, Myrat, I just need more defense. So far, no one has returned to us, he says, as another guard rushes Julius, with Julius using his shield to strike the blade, causing Julius to get a chance to strike the blade into the chest without problem. As Julius and Myrat fights, a large creature was making its way to them, a great one. However, all hope was not lost as Van appeared, coming out of the dungeon or fortress to be called, rushing forward to Julius and Myrat. Hey, you're the guy who opened the door!
This is Julius talking.
Wow, glad to see you.
No.
So far,
The other one.
The other one. Oh, sorry.
The normal one.
Yeah, glad to see you here.
Yeah,
So far, not a single soul of the people I have freed has showed up. At least you made it out. Julius comments, as he notices a demon about to slice Van's head off, but before Julius could do anything, Van turned around and cut the face of the demon, killing it instantly. Yeah, Merek and I made Van didn't finish his sentence as he looked back. No sign of Merek. What the? Where's Merek? A couple minutes before Van arrived. This looks like an exit, Van says. No, wait, wrong voice. Beg your pardon. This looks like an exit, Van says as he points at the door in the corridor they reach, with plenty of dead humans who must have tried escaping, all burnt or cut in half. Merek didn't like this and asked Van to be catty-house, and he nodded, jogging forward, and then he reached it. He asked Merek to defend him as he started opening the gate, and Merek understood, looking back and ready to defend his friend. As he waited, however, he saw an open door to some other place, and it felt like Merek just had to go in. Forgetting that he had to defend Van, he walked into the big empty room with nothing except one thing. In the far end of the left was a throne with a crystal-looking piece. Merek found it interesting and went to it, seeing how it glowed all right, and he decided to pick it up, only for it to shrink in his hands and be big as a dagger. Merek wasn't even shocked. It was like her was paralyzed and puppet who put in the pocket where bolts for crossbows were meant to be put. His paralyzed feel vanished, and he rushed back, Van already gone and outside. Merek rushed and was at the entrance with Van, seeing Merek at the entrance. There he is, he must have looked around, Van says, as this was right where Van had reached Julius and Myrat. Merek smiled, seeing his saviour and another person, but before he could come out, a large screech sounding like a burning human could be heard, and falling down in front of him was a large demon. The body was thin but long, tall as a tower, and its feet as big as spears that were shot from ballistas. Beneath it was a human body, slimy, wet-looking, and one looking like one of those husks. In front, where Julius, Van, and Myrat were looking, it had big glass eyes, and between them a perfect human face. No scars or anything. As the Great One approached Julius, Van, and Myrat, the eyes on the human face opened and the face started screaming. It burns! As he screamed this, the skin of the demon body started melting off and was replaced by a charcoal body on fire, and its glass eyes cracked with fire coming out. To make it worse, the thing puked out a large tar mush out along with a battle axe, which the demon picked up. The tar covered the edge of the axe as it puked out, and it started burning. My body burns! Help me!
Oh boy.
He just became a surgeon.
Is it my turn now?
My darn body hurts.
It burns!